Hot on set?
Hot on set? You guys.
This episode will be unlike any other, perhaps because
Why's that?
I'm so fatigued at this point in
I
time.
am loose. Straight up. Honestly, we were dry
Drained.
drained. Oh my god, drained. We were dry as the seasons went on for I don't know. A season or honestly 2 seasons we just stopped drinking, we went cold turkey. And then I was just like, you know what? Let's crack a bottle of Rouge and cut to, I'm feeling loose, feeling like Shark Girl in every single shot.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's good. We start with the confrontation with Coco, Cece, and Taylor.
Yeah.
Honestly, who cares?
I
He
don't
sends
care.
her home.
Yeah,
I do have
Taylor
to say that
came back literally for not a single reason. He's like, heard this all before, and I'm gonna double down and send you the fuck home. Sorry you had to walk from the island I left you on with a voodoo priestess.
to say your final 2 cents.
Interrupting
but
a non-date.
You know what? You know what's sad? I think she'll probably be the only Bachelorette contestant who actually goes back to her day job.
Cocktail party is cancelled, but ours continues.
Sure does. Cheers to it. We haven't cheersed in so long.
I know.
I miss it. Go to the rose ceremony, and you know
I've never been less in suspense for a rose ceremony. I looked around the room and I was like, and you know what, this is rude, but I'm saying it.
Say it.
I was like, it's clear as day that he's only gonna pick the hottest ones, and the producers and the editors tried to be like, we'll add tension, we'll add music, we'll long drawn out shots,
Bisexual.
bisexual. I was like, you're wearing purple lipstick, that's the color of Going Home Alone.
But her
You're also
bullhorns were tossed in, so there was a glimmer
a bit
of hope.
yeah.
But,
And then same with the aspiring shark trainer. Do I want to see her for the rest of my life? Absolutely. But the writing was on the wall. She's going home.
Of course.
I was, however, startled at how upset she was. I felt bad.
I hope to God she was just completely drunk. So Shark Girl's gone.
I want her to be the Bachelorette. I'm
Of
saying
course,
it here.
Of course.
I'm starting the hashtag.
It's on the record.
Aspiring shark or dolphin trainer for Bachelorette. You heard it here first. Let's get it trending worldwide.
I need it. You need it. Our fans need it.
They need it.
Group date. I mean, did I laugh? Yes. I don't normally laugh at group dates, though they're horrible, but I was laughing.
It was horrible in the way you want it.
It was everything good. So basically, he's like, let's go to an abandoned island, and let's get loose, and let's play competitive sports. I love when they do sports, because it's just literally
My nightmare.
what even is love? Let's just beat the other competitors.
Yeah.
They don't even know what the game is anymore. They don't know the show. It's just let's just
They're
win the game.
on the court, and then it just comes down to somebody hating Kareen and being like, I'm gonna spike it.
When Jasmine pushed Kareen to
Because
the
let's
floor,
be real, they were both so drunk.
wasted.
Jasmine was like, the competitiveness is taking over my body, I'm not sober anymore, and I want to hurt Kareen, and Kareen was like, wah!
So the latter was her pushing Kareen to the floor. What's her name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine pushes Kareen to the floor. Kareen falls. Nick immediately is like, Kareen, are you okay?
Without question, he's like, Kareen, you good?
Kareen, baby girl?
You down? You're fine, though.
Kareen was like, I want to get fucked up. And then all the girls just individually go off into their corners, look
and
at
just
the beach,
spiral out of control.
and bawl. They look at the beach and are like, literally, Mulan, when will my reflection show who I am inside?
Wow,
for
you
hours.
really nailed that into one syllable.
I didn't want to sing it, but we were all thinking
The
it.
shot was also so good. They didn't even have to pan. It was literally just a gradient of them crying.
Yeah, that's exactly
further
what.
back and away from each other. I was like,
Just me thinking on the
there
couch.
she is. There she is.
Her
there she is.
thinking on a rock. Her at the seaside.
One of them found a surfboard to lean against as she
like this.
Yeah.
The leg propped up.
Yeah. No.
They're all disasters. They're all unsure of the relationship.
But none more so than Jasmine, who has taken it upon herself to just bounce ideas off all the other girls, increasing their anxiety, but quadrupling her own.
That's right.
And then she must have been wasted. She was so drunk. It's night has fallen, we've turned a new chapter, she's blackout. She's talking to Nick on a one-on-one and just letting her emotions spill out. She's like, you don't see me, you haven't given me a chance, I see myself with you. And
dips her toe deeply or softly, gingerly into like an S&M choking type of...
Yeah, she's like, do you want me to choke you? And he's like, I'm fine. And she's like, I can choke you though. And he's like, really, I'm good.
And then she's like, we'll wait till like I'm final too, and then
I'll
we'll
get
like,
on
have
top
sex,
of, yeah.
and then like I'll choke you, and then like it'll be amazing. And he was like,
no thank you.
Bye-bye. You say one wrong thing. One wrong thing that like he's just like, oh, I actually wouldn't handle a situation like that.
I see you in a different light now.
And you just go the fuck home. Like, that's
It's true.
it.
He's like, what do you like better, lasagna or macaroni? And she's like, macaroni. He's like,
He's like,
the mother of my children wouldn't answer that way. Pack your bags and leave.
this is where I leave you. And she's like, I mean, I like lasagna.
Meanwhile, he's like, grabs onto the ladder of a helicopter. He's like, gotta go, bye.
He's like, bye. He goes in a one-on-one with Christina. That's actually a very real story. Right off the bat,
that brought to light for you,
that's right.
I think, like, the most real revelation of this entire series.
That's right. And I've never really felt this way before, but I kind of went into tonight being like, I feel like, what's her name? Christina is better than him.
Yeah.
And I think that just comes from a place where like she's like has an accent, so she's like cultured, and like I was just like, I feel like she's been through some shit. But that's also because every other contestant is like some girl from the deep fucking south who like is a dental hygienist.
Has nothing to bring to it. Or owns a store that's terrible and clearly stocks the worst bathing suits.
And is closing any day now. She's the owner and she's not there.
Like it's done. Debt.
I mean, Trump's America. Like, it's done at this point. Yeah. So anyways, I don't know. I kind of was like, this girl seems like she's a story. So cut to, she's an orphan. She ate lipstick for breakfast.
Starving every day.
Starving, gasping for air.
Her mom was like, between the hours of 9 to 5, if you so much as take a bite of a crumb, we're dead.
Like, literally picture Annie at the orphanage.
No, picture Annie. Picture Soviet Annie.
Great.
Not cute.
Disgusting.
No red hair.
No.
No food.
Can't sing or dance. So, like, she's literally worthless.
I think it was your point that you said that, like, Nick he's not good at dating. Like, he doesn't say anything. Like, he has nothing to bring to the table. He just recaps where they're at in their relationship. He's like, we met on Tuesday, now it's Friday, and I think I could see myself liking you. Or, alternatively, he asks them questions that are so obvious. He's like, what do you think about the sun being in the sky? They're like, it's fine. And so with her, like, because her story is so deep and so meaningful... She's actually, like, a human being. He's like, so you starve? She's like, yeah, I've had to eat lipstick before, legit. Like, it didn't taste good, but you do
it to survive.
With a creative imagination, it tastes like a chicken nugget. Food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything's food. That's so dark, we're laughing at starvation.
So go ahead.
Anyways, and Nick's like, so do you ever think about your mom? And she's like, yeah, that cunt birthed me. I'm going to rephrase that in a different way because that was very harsh.
So vulgar.
He's like...
Loved it, though.
Anyways.
Told her she was abusive and she's dead. You're right. It's fine. Don't feel guilty.
I mean... Blushing, though.
No, please. She's disgusting. She's dead. May she rest in peace.
Abandoned her daughter.
Anyway,
For eating a cracker at noon.
For eating a lipstick at 12.
You're right.
We're all just doing the best we can.
Found a coin on the ground and ate it.
So, sucked on it. Spit it out. Like, it was bone dry.
Yeah.
So basically, she has a story and he's like,
and Nick doesn't know how to he's into it in a gross, fetishy kind of way, though.
Yes.
He's like, you've had a struggle, like, you get it. She's like, yeah, like...
So you're not...
I've smelled pictures of food before and felt full.
And he's like, okay, so you're not a barista for Miami. I'm just trying to, like, feel the room here.
He's like, is this, like, part of your monologue for your, like, auditions? And she's like...
So, then we go to the 2-on-1. Which
neither woman want to be on in the first place.
I think this was the first 2-on-1 where I was like, what are the stakes? You know what I mean? Usually I'm like, yes, villain, disgust, let's do it.
Like, there's very much a juxtaposition here. I was like, beige. Different... but equally boring shade of beige. Whitney, I don't have a personality and don't speak, but I'm very beautiful.
Stunning. Gorgeous.
And Danielle, I just giggle to fill space.
She is, though I do get the aesthetic appeal. She is fucking boring as... Yeah, but at least what's her name doesn't laugh all the time.
You're right.
Honestly, cut to, he leaves... Astrid?
Whitney
on it.
Very easily
they look the
for
goddamn same. Same stature, same tits.
Yeah.
So anyways, he leaves Whitney on a deserted island. So dramatic.
Yeah.
Like,
they get on a helicopter and leave them.
So sad. Like, how does she get home? You know what I mean?
Waits for high tide and...
Waits for high
front
tide.
Crawl.
Waits for high tide and then swan dives into the ocean.
She seems like she has a strong front crawl. A sturdy breaststroke.
A sturdy breaststroke. We cut to, he chooses Nene, and then they go on their 2-on-1, and she's
no,
like...
not Nene. Danielle.
Danielle. Fuck!
Danielle.
So he goes on his 1-on-1 with Danielle, leaves that bitch astray in the middle of
They're
Castaway
literally
Island.
having him... Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
And... You know immediately, the backer music cut. It's just her talking about
filling the void.
What's happening. Literally, not even things about herself.
The metaphor is terrible.
It's all bad.
Like they're in a prison. It's like echoing. Her voice is just like echoing around. She's never gone so long without someone else saving her and being able to laugh.
Yes.
Like she's like, oh fuck, like I gotta do this. I'm carrying this.
I'm so happy I'm here.
She's like, who'd you watch during the Super Bowl? Do you like Lady Gaga? What is your Wednesday like? Like blah blah blah.
It's nice to talk to you. I like that we talk. I think that it's nice that we talk.
Yeah.
And I'm in love with you.
And he's just like,
and he's
pouring
like
sweating.
She says she's in love with him. He takes a pregnant pause. Pregnant. Yeah. Literally 3rd trimester, and then he's just like, I'm not feeling it.
You're right, and like, I said this to you during the episode, and you know I'm serious because I'm crossing my arms.
Yeah, no, we're talking brass tacks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just like, I do feel bad for him. Like, I feel worse for the women, but like, 4th time at the show, the stakes...
You're hoping for the best.
The odds are in your favor. Like, they're definitely low because it's 30 women chosen to be on television, not to be in love with you.
Sure.
But like...
Like, they all have IMDb pages, you know?
Exactly. And he's not bright. Like, that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, like, he could have opted out at any point to be a correspondent on ESPN because now he's fit.
Right.
But that's not the choice he wants. He wants to be in love. And, like, 4th time around, like, you gotta think, like, these people are telling you love them. You, like, don't really feel it back. Are you not, like... Am I dead inside?
And I did feel bad. He, like, went back to their apartment all of a sudden and talks to these women and is, like, just full-blown tears.
To be real for a second, though, if I was one of the women in that room, like, he comes in so unannounced. Like, 2 bags have been grabbed. You obviously think you're on the chopping block. He starts crying. You'd be like, what is happening? Am I safe here?
That's right. He was confident about his choices... And he was like,
he wouldn't be bawling.
He wouldn't be crying.
Yeah.
So it is a reflection on his relationships. If he comes in and he's like, I'm crying because, like, there are women that I sent home that I thought I was going to be married to.
Yeah.
Or engaged with. And, like, cut to, I'm, like, very uncertain. Let me cry in front of, like, 8 of you potential brides.
But I do respect him for crying.
So do I. As the contestant on that couch... sipping my wine, eating my dark cacao, I would also be very skeptical, and I'd cry too.
I also think it was so funny that he, like, came in unannounced, sat down, was like, this is how I'm feeling, I have so much anxiety, I think I might die alone, and then without them even so much as, like, having a breath to, like, process and comfort him, he was like, and on that note, I gotta go. And just, like, leaves the hotel, the island, the country, who knows?
Yeah, and on that note, we would like you to subscribe because, like, everyone else does it in every other YouTube video, and we were told that we should do the same thing, so we just
please
click a fucking button, please.
Thanks. It means a lot.
Thank you.
And we also wish Nick nothing but the best.
Yeah, and I hope that he wishes the same thing on us because we need it.
Yeah, Nick. Kay. This is like a 2-way street.
It's a 2-way street. We recap, and then you, like, give us nothing but praise. You know what I mean? That's all we ask.
On a global scale.
On a global, worldwide.
Like we use our platform, you use yours.
That's right.
It's fine.
We help you, you help us. End scene.